Do you know of anyone called Crawford?
No, I'm sorry.
This topic is...
Okay.
Yeah.
Topics.
So there should be more staff arriving soon.
Yes, in addition to construction workers, both more staff and more patients are scheduled to arrive in the morning.
Okay.
So there should be more...
Yes.
Okay.
This topic is giving...
Yeah.
Do you know why the Institute was shut down in the first place?
No, not really. I remember reading that it was quite sudden. It was all over the news back then, but the controversy died down quickly. Were you here when that happened?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Seems like it was a grave matter. I'd have remembered about that.
Anyway, it's old history now.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're definitely discovering some weird shit, Mr. Foxperson, sir. Some things are definitely messed up.
I have nothing else to say about this.
Fine by me.
Okay.
So, there's a therapy group simply named E, and I'm interested in finding out more about the patients in that group.
We're talking about the past here, correct?
Right, before the reopening.
Well, that's a complicated one. There are few records left about how things were organized back then. What is your interest in this Group E?
I believe that I'm acquainted with those patients, but I'm not sure how many were in the group.
Your best bet is to seek out the individual reports for those people. Each patient used to have a printed sheet with their medical history, the room they were housed in, and whether they participated in any therapy sessions.
Okay.
I see. Well, that's helpful enough, Julia. Thank you. I have nothing else.
Fine by me.
Okay.
Are you aware of any previous construction work on the building? You know, before the upcoming renovations.
Yes, I do remember hearing about efforts to turn the Kirkbride layout into a modernized configuration of smaller buildings. Unity...
I'm not sure we're in Unity.
Unit. That's it. The unit system.
Interesting. And I guess those construction plans were never finalized?
Well, I guess not. They were strange days. The place was falling apart. Budget issues, too.
I see. Thank you.
So what are you up to tonight, Mr. Foxperson, sir, huh?
So, I assume the new crew of workers arriving tomorrow will continue with the unit system direction.
That's my understanding.
They're gonna turn this place upside down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This dust is going to kill me.
Yeah.
I have nothing else.
Fine by me.
Okay.
My memories of this place are hazier than I thought.
It's likely its current state of disarray. I also find it disconcerting at times. The darkness and stillness of the night doesn't help either.
That's very true. Part of the reason I'm here is to make sense out of my stay at the Institute.
Your stay?
You know, when I...
It's okay. I understand.
You do?
I know what you meant.
I'm still trying to remember.
There's still time, but hurry up.
I'm still
Okay.
There's still...
Mostly winding down. Had a day off with the significant other. Mostly good. Well, my brain turned off halfway through the day. Ah, well. I'm told it's vestigial. Oh my god. All right, Mr. Foxperson, sir.
Do you
Understood.
know what the therapy room is?
Oh my.
Yes, it's on the other side of this floor.
I see. Thank you. This topic is giving...
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to speak with Lenny.
You mean the patient?
Of course, yes. Leonard.
Is he a patient of yours?
Well,
In any case, I don't know his whereabouts. Sorry. Leonard can be somewhat unpredictable. Just go look around.
Oh. Thanks.
I don't think we...
Thank you for being...
So, there might be some information I can recover on the second floor.
I told you to stay away from the upper floors.
That's right. My bad.
Don't make me call Bruno.
All right.
That's all for now.
Got it. Okay. We're gonna take a quick look. We don't talk about Bruno. Gonna take a quick look around and see if we can find Lenny. Okay. Hey Lenny, you in here? No? Okay. Huh. Aha! Keys are meant to open doors, locked doors. What do you mean you couldn't use any key here? It's literally a locked door. What? Okay, fine. God. Okay. Cool. So what are these keys for then? Huh. I don't know. Guess it's saying you don't have the correct... Oh, there it goes. Hey Lenny, you in the bathroom? This could definitely use a cleaning. You in here? Nope. Okay. Maybe they're just good luck charms? I hope not. That's a pretty shitty good luck charm, Mr. Foxperson, sir. Okay, no one in here. Got it. Wait. Okay. No Lenny in here. Oh god. There's only one more. Oof. Oof. I'm lagging a bit. Okay. It's the only other room here that I could try. The records room. Okay. Alright. Wouldn't be the first time. I recalled you played Parasite Eve 1. I mean... Okay, you may have a little bit of a point there, Mr. Foxperson, sir. Just a little bit. Alright. Only thing left to do now is go back. Okay, away we go. Oh. What room is this? Huh? This is a weird room. What the hell is this? I don't like it. A sad and naked plant, which might have been gorgeous and colorful once, decorated the center of the gallery. The perfect metaphor for Hanwell Mental Institute. Was it a pressing piece of decoration? Dr. Ann Eversbaker, psychologist. Chilling. Okay. Impossible. Someone's going to have to tear that door apart to get it open. Got it. It's the ominous development room, obviously. It's called a puzzle. What is, Jinxie? What's called a puzzle? I don't recall if patients were allowed inside the gallery, but with these sorts of paintings, I hoped not. Huh. Dr. Ellis Hawthorne, psychiatrist. Okay, leaving the room. What is this room? Oh, a laundry room. Light switch? No light switch. Ooh. Clothes stained with the broadest variety of fluids you could imagine, with sources ranging from food to synthetic materials to bodily fluids, have paraded through these washing machines. Uh-huh. Sounds about right. The stench of these clothes was quite unbearable, and I didn't think even a good wash would fix that. Dirty clothes waiting for their very delayed turn to be washed. Oh. Hanwell Mental Institute. Okay, wait. Tab. Here we go. Unsettling rumors. Alright, here we go. In later years, dissatisfied employees at Hanwell Mental Institute began to circulate wild stories about mistreatment on the part of the executive staff. At the time, authorities ascribed the rumors to the general atmosphere of discontent at the institute, as it was a matter of public knowledge by then that the erstwhile international prestige of the establishment had faded, its glory days long gone. The building was in an appalling state of disarray, displaying an evident lack of direction and maintenance. The situation became more serious when family members of patients began reporting an alarming number of injuries to the bodies of their loved ones. These ranged from severe bruises to burn marks and, in the more extreme cases, fractures. Initially, the injuries were thought to result from unfortunate accidents related to the known issues besetting the mental hospital, including underfunding, understaffing, and growing workplace animosity. Eventually, however, burgeoning pressure from the public eye and human rights organizations prompted authorities to initiate a series of investigations into the establishment for the insane. Interviews with institute staff ensued. Testimonies from low-ranking workers and nurses included descriptions of anguished shrieks echoing through the hallways, their precise sources difficult to locate. In one of the most sinister accounts, an anonymous report suggested that screaming was coming from underground. Other stories mention the disappearance of a certain number of patients, a phenomenon that often happened during the night. But the most chilling rumor of them all was that the patients were being deliberately subjected to various forms of torture. When questioned about these scandalous allegations, Dr. Ellis Hawthorne dismissed them as the gossip of employees not fit for their job. He argued on record that the distressing screams originated from the high-risk section, in which dangerous patients with a history of violence would regularly experience psychotic fits. As for patients disappearing from their cells, he stated that it was common for them to get lost in the monumental building, with hours sometimes passing by before they were found. Yet another reason why the upgrade to the unit system layout was the top priority of the administration, Hawthorne added. During this period of upheaval, Dr. Hanwell himself opted for a perplexing silence, never publicly commenting on the situation. With circumstances spiraling out of control, authorities continued to closely follow the events transpiring at Hanwell Mental Institute. Huh. Oh. The majestic yard in which so many patients communed and healed together was now in a sorry state, barely serving as a mere shortcut across the building. Huh. Wow, okay. Once beautiful feature of the yard, the fountain was now filthy and in shambles. What the heck is this? A shed? Shed appeared to be locked. I can't use keys on said shed. Okay, good to know. Huh? An old rusty door which no longer served its purpose. The discarded appliance gave me weird vibes. It's almost as if someone had intentionally placed it in that spot as a means of twisted decoration. There used to be such a pleasant smell in the yard. Hopefully they'd be able to help this place regain its former glory. Huh. Okay, listen, those patients screaming, that's normal. Those injuries are just from regular neglect and miscare. And people vanish for an hour at a time. All the time. I don't see the issue. Yeah, see, you get it, Mr. Foxperson, sir. These things just happen. An incredible view from back then from these benches. Okay. Oh. Just be a nice spot to relax and get some fresh air. Oh, well. The heck is that? Stone benches were still in good condition. It was just the view from their vantage point that was horrid. Fair. Huh. Weird. Sturdy metal wire prevented me from opening this door. Wait, what? Wire, you say? Worn out too. It fell apart when I used it for the second time. Oh. Well, alright then. Cool, but we now have a shortcut. Alright. Okay. Out we go. Okay, so that was the gallery. What was this one? What was this room, huh? Huh? Oh. What? I'm sorry, what? You? You. The fuck is this? Huh? I'm sorry, what am I looking at? What? Do I don't like what that implies. Oh, God, okay. Sink has long since outlived its usefulness. Guess I'm probably gonna need to get a shovel at some point and dig that. I guess. I don't know. Oh? Food cart must have made long trips down the halls of the Institute back in the day. Fence came loose from the window, which I trusted would be fixed for the reopening. Okay. Ooh, new map. Okay. So we're here. Passage, therapy room. Okay. Game room. The game room used to burst with activity in its heyday. It was a fine accomplishment of the Institute that patients could coexist peacefully playing games together. But now the room was in shambles. I see. The sofa might have been comfortable once, but at present sitting here was out of the question. More chairs. The game room had been designed to hold a large number of patients in it. What? A red crayon was in better shape than the others, so I took it with me. Box of crayons. Nurses always encouraged us to draw. Just an old toy. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Oh? Some of the drawings by the other patients could sometimes get a little scary. It's quite an inspired piece of art, in my opinion. Alright, cool. Well, we now have a crayon. Not sure what we need that for, but it's fine. What a mess. What had happened in this place? What? Okay, so we can't look at that table. For some reason. Fireplace was a nice way to get the room warm back then. But staff needed to keep a close eye on the more unruly patients. Ominous, but with a hint of beauty. I see. Not leaving yet. A completely dried plant. Okay. Okay. See, now why wouldn't it let me come this way before? Huh? Would have been nice. The radio's batteries were dead. Okay. Cool. Dick, Ballard, Le Guin, Vonnegut. A fine selection indeed. Well, okay. Chairs have been positioned as to look at some enchanting view outside the window, but it was currently dark and ominous outside. Fair. Fair enough. What? I'm sorry, what? No idea which books were at the end of this ladder, but likely the more boring ones. Oh, we're in like a library. I'd have enjoyed spending time reading some of these books, but there were more important things to do right now. Right selection, which unsurprisingly didn't match the category of this section. Okay. Alright. Can I do something? No. Good to know. Okay, so that also leads to the miscellanea. Pharmacology. Physiology. history. When it was covered in some kind of mold, they were going to spend a long time cleaning up this place. Another collection of books unrelated to my search. Okay. What did I just pick up? While my storied career as a general surgeon had cemented my prestigious position in the field, a fact widely acknowledged by kindred professionals who have effusively praised my work, my true passion has always been the secrets of the mind. It was during the extirpation of a challenging meningioma that I first confused this zeal with the desire to specialize as a neurosurgeon. Yet it dawned on me that, quite to the contrary, I was growing tired of the physical aspects of the brain altogether. It was rather the nature of its inner workings that fascinated me. In time, a new path led me to research topics related to psychology and psychiatry. Particularly, the peculiar interplay between those two disciplines. Mental health disorders stood out as a prime subject of interest. Losing control of yourself is a terrible thing. Perhaps the worst thing that can happen to a human being. The inability to discern what is real and what is not, the impossibility of determining what the incontrovertible truth is because your senses are crippled, horrified me to no end. I made it my new purpose in life to delve deeper into this captivating yet disquieting discipline. I would make use of the plentiful wealth and resources I had amassed over the years to fulfill this developing personal ambition. I chose a convenient location to construct what I christened Hanwell Mental Institute as a testament to my life achievements. Enthralled by the elegant, pleasant, and even transcendent design invented by Thomas S. Kirkbride, I made sure the spot, atop a peaceful cliff, surrounded by distant mountains and the pristine allure of the ocean, was suitable for the healing properties of his proposed plan. It was a strict requirement of my project that the proposed plot of land be untarnished by the presence of people. Only the elemental quality of perpetual woods would complement such majestic architecture. Thanks to the help of powerful contacts I gained through long-standing relationships with the finest professionals in the world of medicine, Hanwell Mental Institute soon became a beacon of inspiration and promise for the treatment of mental health problems. Its purpose is to house the largest number of patients in any building of its kind to date. Contrary to certain delineations made by Kirkbride, I hold that a thriving community is key for mentally ill people to succeed in their hopes of being reintegrated in society. This is my realm. Here, we shall make an effort to eradicate the ailments of the human mind. Okay. Cool. Good for you. Alright. There's going to be a lot of reading, I take it. Oh, what is that? Okay, I'll check this now in a second. I'm going to refill my drink. Yes, eradicate the illness as the human mind. That'll only end well. I mean, you have a point there, Mr. Foxperson, sir, but still. Some days ago... Hang on. Oh, whoops. Some days ago, I casually read a newspaper article about Dr. Walter Hanwell, a general surgeon with extensive knowledge of mental illness, who recently founded his own hospital for the insane. In his impassioned words, I could sense a sincere concern about the consequences of mind disorders. In that same article, Hanwell's notable technological advancements in his field, a discipline in which antiquated practices are often ingrained, elicited a feeling of excitement that I hadn't experienced in a long time. The fine trajectory of this kindred spirit compelled me to write him a letter, disenchanted as I was about ongoing problems in my local medical center, which I concluded was managed by close-minded individuals. Dr. Hanwell responded sooner than I expected. We exchanged various experiences from our respective fields of expertise in an engaging debate that I fondly remember as a deciding factor that would dictate the rest of my career. We agreed that increasing reports of developing mental abnormalities were a consequence of a degenerate society, that minds operating outside the boundaries of morality would inevitably deteriorate until no shade of humanity was left. There was a mutual agreement that the fabric of our culture, our breed, was eroding. As admired professionals, we have an obligation to guide our peers into the blistering light of cognizance. We see and perceive what others don't. Not taking action would be a shameful disgrace to our human condition. We continued talking about how a mental hospital should be managed under the strictest of conditions and how a symbol of solemn authority was of the utmost importance for ensuring smooth operations. Suffice it to say, I became enchanted with Walter Hanwell's grand vision. His endless quest to correct the course of society, beginning with those who had lost their way in the most profound and visceral sense, the decay of their own minds. Okay.